Hi, I'm Artie Nemko. My recent talks with you offered sample dialogues for dealing with conflicts in relationships about sex, parenting, spending, and relatives. Well, here we turn to three other sources of conflict: lack of caring, having an affair, and substance abuse. As in the previous installments, I note the embedded principles. First, lack of caring. Here's the sample dialogue. Partner one says, I do so much for you, yet you don't even stop looking at your phone when I'm talking with you. Partner two says, I do plenty for you. Partner one says, maybe rather than counting up our kindnesses, is it of any value for you to hear that I'm honestly feeling uncared about? Asking to be heard is a small ask, doesn't require agreement. Plus, it's usually better to start with a small ask. That creates commitment bias, which makes it easier for the person to then make a larger ask. That's something that every fundraiser knows. Partner two responds, I hear you, but I'm doing the best I can. Partner one says, might there be anything you feel okay about doing to make me feel a little more cared about? That person asked a question, which is good. It's better than a suggestion. And rather than try to tackle a big problem globally, it's often better to try a small, specific, one at a time. How do you eat an elephant? A bite at a time. Partner two responds, I guess I could stop doing what I'm doing when you come home and at least say hi. Partner one says, that would be great, but may I push you one bit further? When I'm talking with you, can I ask you to put your phone down? Partner two says, I can multitask. Partner one says, I know, but it makes me feel not cared about. Plus, it's hard to process what I'm saying if your attention is divided. I can try, but I reserve the right to multitask. For example, to clean the kitchen, or yes, to look at my phone while you're talking. That statesmanlike compromise, in other words, saying she's willing to try or he's willing to try, paves the way for partner one to also be statesmanlike, and it works. Partner one says, what if I agree that it's fine for you to multitask, except when I need your undivided attention? And I would signal that by saying something like, I need your advice here. Partner two says, we can try it. Partner one says, fair enough. How about we see if that's working by checking in with each other late tonight or tomorrow night? See, partner one was wise in settling for that being an experiment, a try. Also, it was wise to promise a check-in soon. Yet another plus in what the person said, partner one said, is that partner one gave partner two a choice, some agency. Partner two says, tomorrow night is soon enough. Partner one says, okay, now let's turn to you. You want to tell me about your day? Now, that little short statement in partner one was quite wise in knowing when to let well enough alone, and therefore turn to an act of kindness, but not presumptively. Rather than a declarative, tell me about your day, partner one asked, you want to tell me about your day? All right, let's turn to the second scenario. The person had an affair. Partner one says, I found a stranger's underwear under our bed. I had a feeling you were having an affair, and now I know. Partner two says, it was brief and it's over. Partner one says, no surprise, I've lost trust in you. We're married and we agreed to be monogamous. Partner two says, I can understand. And as you know, our sex life is fading and the opportunity presented itself. But I really want you to know that I do love you and that the fling doesn't diminish that. You and I have a lot that's good in our relationship. Do you think we could use this as a wake-up call to talk a bit about improving our relationship? Not just about sex, but other things? John and Julie Gottman, probably the world's leading experts on relationships, wrote a book called 8 Dates, which encourages couples to meet 8 times, each time to discuss a big issue: trust, conflict, sex, money, family, adventure, spirituality, and dreams. And where needed, to agree on a baby step for improving. What do you think? Well, partner two there provided needed reassurance. It was a long thing he needed to say, or she needed to say a lot, but it did provide needed reassurance and a practical step forward, ending with the helpful phrase or sentence, what do you think? Partner one says, I need time to process all this. Go away. That actually was a reasonable and positive signal. Partner two would be wise to not push it further, but rather wait for partner one to bring it up, which would increase partner one's buy-in. And indeed, that is what partner two did. Partner two says, I understand. I am sorry for having hurt our relationship, and I want to say again that I am committed to us and to making our good relationship ever better. I love you. Partner one walks away sad. That's about as good as partner two could expect. He or she might then do something else that partner one would appreciate. Maybe using partner one's favorite among Gary Chapman's so-called love languages. There are 5 of them. The first is an act of service. For example, vacuuming the house when normally partner one does it but dislikes it. Or quality time. For example, later when partner one cools down a bit, taking a walk together and being a good listener. Or a gift. If there's something that the person long wanted, maybe this would be a good time to buy it. Words of affirmation. For example, a handwritten note citing all the good about partner two or the relationship. And the 5th of the 5 love languages is physical touch. For example, making love in the way that partner two most enjoys it. The third scenario is around substance abuse. And partner one says, I've noticed that you're doing alcohol and weed more often, and it seems to be making you more inert. Should I be worried? Notice how partner one phrased the concern as a question, which engenders less defensiveness than, I'm worried, let alone, you have a substance abuse problem. Partner two responds, I'm fine. Things have been stressful. Work, the kids, you know. Partner one says, I just wanted you to know that I'm feeling a little scared. In the face of partner two's resistance, partner one decided to be more declarative with that. I just want you to know I'm feeling a little scared. Yet softens it with, I'm feeling a little scared. Partner two says, I said I'm fine. Partner two is making clear that he or she is not open to dealing with the substance use at this point. So for now, at least, partner one would be wise to not push it. So partner one says, I understand. I just want you to know that if you'd like to talk about it, maybe kick around what sort of help to get, if any, I'm here for you. The use of the word kick around, the phrase kick around, reassures that partner one would be collaborative, not accusatory. And the informality of kick around is less foreboding than, for example, discuss. And saying what sort of help, if any, reaffirms that partner one won't, at least for starters, try to make partner two go into treatment. Partner two says, thank you, and walks away. Partner one has planted seeds of concern, of caring, and of not being punitive. That's about as much as can be expected in that first conversation about most touchy subjects. So, is there at least one idea in these sample dialogues, or the embedded principles I called out, that you would like to keep in mind or even try out? In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.